Hey guys, I'm finally back with another video, and I know it's been a while, but we'll talk about that at the end because right now I want to do May favorites. So this is actually probably going to be more like a February through May favorites because I haven't done a favorites video since January. It's a crime, I know. First of all, let's talk about music. I have been converted to Spotify. I resisted for a really long time. I don't know why, but I finally got a Spotify, I think in March, and I've been kind of listening to music nonstop since then. I haven't been watching that many YouTube videos. I haven't been watching TV. I've just been listening to music and I'm having a ton of fun with it. The two bands that I've really been listening to since February have been Fall Out Boy and Green Day. Yeah, I've been really listening to those two. Fall Out Boy because I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, and Green Day because finals put me in a give 'em hell attitude, and gosh darn if Green Day doesn't fulfill that need, that kind of angsty F the world thing that they've got going that was perfect for finals. I'm actually still listening to Green Day a lot right now. I've been listening to Dookie for the past like 2 weeks on repeat constantly. So I actually had time to watch TV a couple of weeks ago when I went home, and I became obsessed with the show Chicago PD. I'm talking like watched the whole season in about 5 or 6 days obsessed, because it really is just that good. You guys know I've mentioned it here before, I'm a real sucker for police and crime shows. I just love that. But this one is particularly good because it's produced by Dick Wolf. It's actually set in the same universe, if you will, with Law & Order SVU and Chicago Fire. So if you're a fan of either of those shows, you might really enjoy Chicago PD. There's actually quite a few crossover episodes where like detectives from SVU come help them, and then like the Chicago PD guys go over to Chicago Fire and they commingle, and it's kind of cool to see worlds colliding. Chicago PD basically follows this intelligence unit of badass cops, and God, I hope that cops don't get away with what they get away with, but at the same time it feels really raw, really gritty. It's very character driven, and honestly, if you watch the show and you don't fall in love with every single character on some level, you might want to get your humanity checked out just a little bit. Just my personal opinion. Moving on to style and beauty favorites, I guess I should mention I got my hair done, got my hair cut. I was kind of going for the asymmetrical bob thing, and I really liked it, or like it. God. Can you tell it's been a while since I filmed? Like, words are not happening correctly. Another thing that I did since I last sat down and had a proper chat with you guys, that was very English of me, proper chat, I don't know where that came from. Another thing that I did was that I got my ears pierced. I find it very hard to believe that I waited 22 years to put teeny little holes in my ears, but go figure. I've also really been loving the NYX Butter lipsticks lately. I like these two shades because I think they're very easy to wear every day. They can be dressed up, dressed down. This one I'm actually wearing today, right now. This one's called Candy Buttons Bonbons, and then this one is more of a taupey color, and this is Pops Explosive, and I've worn this one as just kind of an everyday lip as well, but I also wore this for all of my graduation events, and people seemed to really like it. They said it pulled together what I was wearing on the rest of my face, and yeah, I just really like this color. I've also been having a bit of a moment with the CoverGirl nail polishes. As you can see, I have quite a few of them. I really like the formula because they go on really easy. You don't necessarily need more than one coat if you don't feel like you want to do that. And they last actually a really long time for drugstore nail polishes. I did, however, want to mention this one. This is Peaches and Cream, and I wanted to mention this because this is the only one that I have that I don't like. You definitely need more than one coat with this, and even then it kind of dries very gloppy and just awkwardly, and it doesn't really look good. I don't know if this is just a bad batch or what, but this one, I definitely, if I could go back, I would not purchase this. My last style favorite is this bright orange purse, and in case you didn't notice, I have kind of a thing for orange. This is kind of a briefcase style bag by Fossil. I really like this because it's small enough that you can use it as an everyday purse, but it's also big enough that I can fit my MacBook Air in here, so I can take it to work as more of a briefcase type deal and I don't have to carry more than one bag. I'm actually considering doing a what's in my bag video, so if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. I really enjoy watching those. I don't know if it's some kind of weird nosy thing that I've got going, but I love seeing what people keep in their bags, so if that's something you're interested in, again, let me know down in the comments. I have two app favorites for you guys, and the first one of those is a lifestyle tracker app called Argus, and I really like this because this basically I think is a good alternative to the traditional calorie counting dieting app. One thing I like about this app is that it has a pedometer function, so you can set a step goal for the day and it'll give you like little you can do it reminder type things, and you can set sleep hour goals, you can set goals for how many glasses of water you want to remember to drink. But my favorite part is that you can take pictures of your food. I don't know if this is going to come up, but you can take pictures of your food, and then at the end of the day you can like look back and say, okay, I obviously had enough fruit that day, but I didn't have any vegetables, or gosh, I just ate carbs that whole day, it's very white, that kind of thing. You can also see portion size on here, which you can't necessarily do, or you can cheat more on, I think, when you're just entering calories, because you can say, oh, I only ate this much, but pictures don't lie. The other app I've been really enjoying is the A Beautiful Mess photo editing app, and this is from a blog that I've been following for a while. They're a lifestyle DIY blog. Basically, you can collage photos, you can add a couple different filters, you can add art and doodles and cool borders and text. I actually use it occasionally when I'm feeling lazy about blog posts. I just edit my photos in Afterlight and then export them to A Beautiful Mess and add little doodles and annotations and things before posting them to my blog. And that's a nice, easy way to do photo editing without having to get out my stylus and Photoshop and all of that. Okay, and the last thing that I've been enjoying last month is Pinterest. And this is something I never really got into before, but I started to kind of figure out how to use it more, and I've actually really been enjoying it. Kind of feels like the adult version or the Martha Stewart version of Tumblr, if you get my drift. And yeah, that's something I think I will be wasting lots of time on in the future. So those are all of my favorites for, I guess, February through May. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has stayed with me throughout this lack of posting period. Basically, the last 2 months of school were completely crazy. I've never worked that hard and that much on schoolwork before in my entire life. But it was totally worth it. I passed my senior thesis class, I graduated in the middle of May, and then I went home and basically slept for a week because I was emotionally and physically dead. After that week of sleep, I took another week at home to kind of figure things out for law school in the fall, because I will be starting law school in August. I know, more school. Feeling a little bit crazy about that at the moment, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited to be moving on to a new place, new people, new school, new environment. Until then, I'm completely 100% yours, and I have lots and lots of ideas for what to post this summer. So I hope you guys had a great month of May. Actually, I hope you guys had a great February through May, since I didn't really talk to anybody. Let me know what's been going on down below. I feel a little out of the loop because I've been watching a lot of beauty videos because my brain's just slowly turning my brain back on. Book videos have been a little dense for me right now. Alright, have a nice day, and I don't remember how I end my videos, so I'm just gonna stop now. Okay. Oh, getting back into things is always so awkward. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! If you're a fan of what's the word? I've also really been Can I just go English on you guys? The other app that I've been